Who's there?
It hasn't been that long. You forgot me already.
How could I dream of anyone but Vincent? What a disgrace. It must be because I've been living this ascetic life with Vincent for far too long. Today marks mine and Vincent's third wedding anniversary. He's the youngest lecturer in Chinese literature at the Federal University. In the eyes of the world, he's a perfect gentleman. 3 years ago, I was lying there, bleeding and battered in the rain. He's the one who saved me.
These are your parents' belongings. You are a warlord's orphan, a descendant of noble military lineage. From now on, I will take care of you in their place.
For 3 years now, we've had a marriage of mutual respect. I love him deeply, yet he has never laid a finger on me. As if matters of passion were some kind of sacrilege against scholarship. But tonight, on this 100th attempt, I'm gonna make it happen.
Mrs. Langdon. Mr. Langdon says he can't make it.
Never mind. Between husband and wife, a marriage of mutual respect is fine by me. As long as I'm in his heart.
The South Seas were so boring. I missed you to death.
It's good to have you back.
Vincent's never been one for intimacy. He even called it a vulgar desire. So how could he be with another woman?
Vincent. That woman. If she finds out I never went to prison, that you sent me to the South Seas, do you think she'll come after me?
After the fall, she lost her memory. She won't remember a thing. Don't worry. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's her.
Claire.
You dared to tattle to Vincent, investigate me for trafficking opium, and even bring up the marriage contract? I want you dead. So you'll stop clinging to my brother.
Claire. The blood debt of my family, the Sterlings. You're involved in this.
You'll never, ever find out.
Throw her off the cliff. So you're the one who caused my amnesia, who nearly killed me. Was his childhood sweetheart, Claire. He never sent her to prison. He sent her to the South Seas instead. Why would he lie to me?
But 3 years ago, the opium scandal was huge. She used to be the most overbearing heiress in the northern provinces. What if she remembers? Would she kill my whole family in revenge?
Claire, that was in the past. Right now, Vincent keeps her locked away in the Langdons' secluded mansion. She's no different from a caged bird waiting to be fed by her master. Besides, Vincent married her. First, to protect you. And second, to keep her trapped for good. Times have changed. Does she even understand the new laws? I'm afraid she probably doesn't even know that you're not legally married without a marriage certificate.
All these years, she's trusted me completely. As long as I don't tell her, she'll never find out.
No wonder. Everything made so much sense. So, my self-righteous salvation was actually a complete hoax.
Vincent, since your marriage to her is fake, then, if I move back into the Langdon house, you can't neglect me because of her.
Claire, how can you say that? Vincent has put up with her for 3 years because of you. How could he neglect you for her sake? And don't worry, we've got it all planned out. At the 5 Capitals Assembly in 7 days. We'll have someone drug her, then arrange to have her caught in the act, proving her adultery. So Vincent can divorce her with perfect justification. That way, we get rid of the dead weight, and the Langdon family avoids criticism for mistreating the general's orphan.
The plan has changed. and I won't divorce her. All these years, everything I've done was just to keep her in line, to stop her from bothering Claire. At the Five Capitals Assembly, I'll bring her with me and announce, Eleanor Sterling is my wife.
Vincent, have you lost your mind? Then what about me? If she stays with the Langdon family, she'll remain a ticking time bomb.
In this matter, the Langdon family has wronged her, and I feel guilty. This is my way of making it up to her. From now on, she is still Mrs. Langdon.
I won't accept this.
Vincent, why the sudden change of heart?
At the Five Capitals Assembly in 7 days, Commander Shaw of the Northern Army Central Command will be attending in person. At this critical juncture, no one can afford to make a mistake.
Vincent Langdon, you've deceived me for 3 years and trapped me in the Langdon house. Now you want to give me these hypocritical handouts. Don't worry. For all your great kindness, I'll repay you in full.
Eleanor, you're back already. Weren't you supposed to be waiting for me at the Riverview Pavilion?
That's right. If I hadn't gone to wait, I'd never have learned the truth. I got tired, so I came back.
Once again, I stood her up. Missing today's anniversary, we can skip it, but the Five Capitals Assembly in 7 days. I'll take you with me. Well then, I've got a surprise for you. You're gonna love it.
Perfect. In 7 days' time. I've got a little surprise of my own for you. Consider it a gift.
Here, this month's books. Read them. Running the house is more than enough for you. Those books on statecraft are too much for you.
Vincent, so this is the wolf in sheep's clothing you've so carefully nurtured for the last 3 years. You call your control and education a gift? And your deceit and filth, you dress it up as sainthood. How pathetic. Vincent, are there any new books in the house that just came in from the South Seas? You know, the ones about gender equality, or how to please a man.
How dare you? My family comes from a long line of scholars. How dare you defile it with such filth?
Fine. I'll buy them myself.
She never used to question anything I gave her. What's wrong with her today?
3 years. What a fool I've been, thinking this prison was a lover's paradise. And your control, I thought it was protection.
Eleanor, stop this. The key to the study. You can't just mess with it. There are documents inside concerning the current situation. Very important files.
I don't care about that. Then promise me something.
Go on.
Then give me a book with your personal signature, okay? Write on it, to my dearest wife, Eleanor. May I hold your hand and grow old with you. I want the whole world to know that the great Professor Langdon is my husband. Okay?
Fine. As you wish. To hold your hand.
And grow old with you. Vincent Langdon, you have such beautiful handwriting. And what a performance. Ah, Claire. Claire. So that's why. That's why you never touched me. And why you said, it's the same silk as your precious handkerchief. Vincent. So this is what you call true love. I never could have imagined that for 3 whole years, I've been trapped living in this elaborate lie you two cooked up. I may not remember everything from 3 years ago yet. But Vincent and Claire, you will not get away with this. In 7 days, I'll join the Northern Army. I'll return to guard the northern frontier. I'll work as a field doctor. At the Five Capitals Assembly, I will make sure your schemes all fall apart.
You're telling me Claire got herself a male escort here?
That's what the manager told me. Didn't see it myself though. Definitely just a rumor.
But the Paramount Club today, why are there so many people?
I hear the Northern Army is here, throwing a victory banquet and a reception. They've booked out half the place. All the city's elite are here to show their support. Vincent, hey. Check it out, isn't that Eleanor Sterling over there? We always thought the great Professor Langdon was hiding some hideous creature. Turns out, he's been hiding a real beauty all along. Ha ha ha. So, Miss Sterling, you're always running the household, keeping the home fires burning for Professor Langdon. Aren't you afraid he'll be furious that you're here at this reception?
A man who's never given me a second thought has no right to be angry. Whether he's furious or not couldn't matter less to me.
Whoa, spicy. Yeah, real spicy. Come on, bottoms up. Hey. But your husband's been staring daggers at you for a while now. The look in his eyes could kill. He's not here to drag you back, is he? Vincent. She's still your wife, for God's sake. Out here, mingling with all these playboys. Shouldn't you do something about it?
After all these years with me, she's always been the picture of self-restraint. Nothing will.
I gotta hand it to you. You're utterly heartless. I'm dying to know. Is there anything in this world that could possibly make the great Professor Langdon break a sweat? Miss Langdon, I brought this from the South Seas. It's a whiskey. Would you care to share a glass?
Sure.
Claire, come home with me now. Let's go.
Let go of me.
What have I always taught you? Why are you in a place like this? Letting those lowlifes put their hands on you.
Why can't I come here? When I was in the South Seas, I went to parties every night. You said you'd stop controlling me. What I do is none of your business.
When did I ever say that?
You did abandon me. Ever since that incident, you wouldn't even see me. Just had those awful bodyguards tail me. You never even trusted them. Why? I was in the South Seas for 3 years, and now everything's different. Why did you have to marry Eleanor? You know perfectly well that I was hiding in the South Seas, for your sake.
That's because he had to cover for you, to help you escape justice. Because you're his sister in name, he can never be with you in this lifetime.
That's your husband.
You again. You're with the Northern Army. Vincent, who says I'm not gonna do anything? That night at the Riverview Pavilion, you said you owed me a favor.
So now,
Now, I'm calling in that favor.
Vincent, stop.
Claire, we can't do this. I'll take you home.
what's wrong? Once you're done, it's over.
After tonight, you never saw me. And I never saw you.
Keep this. If you ever need anything, come find me at the Northern Army.
I'll take it. But you probably wouldn't want to see me on the battlefield.
Have you really forgotten me?
You're hopeless. You can't even do something this simple.
Don't get so close to me.
What? Afraid I'll eat you up?
Eleanor. 3 years. You really haven't changed at all. Yet somehow everything has changed.
Eleanor. This is Claire. She's the daughter of my father's old friend. She's been with our family since she was a child. The year we got married, she went abroad to study. Now, she's the university's cultural advisor who studied abroad. She's back and she'll be staying with us from now on. I'd like you to look after her.
Murderer. With a whole new identity, she still lands an advisor position? Unbelievable.
Vincent, this Dragonwell tea. Did you make this just for me? You remembered it's my favorite.
What you like. Of course I remember them all.
Vincent never liked the tea at Riverview Pavilion, so I remembered to bring his favorite, the premium Dragonwell tea.
This incense. It seems like the one I used to use. My usual benzoin incense. What is it?
To the original scent, I added some ambergris. I specifically had the perfumery blended for you. It's even more calming.
And the calming incense. Because Riverview Pavilion was so noisy, Vincent always preferred the scent of calming incense at home.
Vincent, you're so good to me, Vincent. You remember everything.
Everything I knew about him was really about her. Darling, do you remember me telling you my favorite floral scent? Take a whiff.
Calming incense is for the home. A woman's taste changes all the time. How should I know? Leave.
So it's not that you forgot. It's that I don't matter. It's not about what's suitable. It's about what she likes. Vincent Langdon. Your heart was never with me.
Hello. Are you Miss Sterling? Your application has been approved. Please, in 7 days, report to the Northern Army. Give me that.
You can go now. 7 days from now, I'll join the Northern Army. As a field doctor, I'm starting a new life. But before that, I'll gather all the evidence and make you both pay.
Job application. Eleanor, where are you going?
I found a job close by.
A job, Eleanor. What are you even good at? Ah, never mind. Getting out would do you good. You've been stuck inside for ages. It's time you saw the world.
Eleanor never sets foot outside. She's probably a relic by now. The world out there is nothing like home. She's better off staying put. If she goes out and make a fool of herself and tarnish the Langdon name, that'd be a real shame. After all, our family, we're not exactly short on cash. Right.
Claire has a point. Just think about it. Oh, right.
Vincent, look. I got this last night at the Paramount Club. Some gentleman gave it to me. Guess how much it's worth? He's trying to woo me.
Claire, get rid of it.
But why? I'm a grown woman. Vincent. Besides, everyone's talking about the new idea of free love.
I said, get rid of it.
He's jealous.
Oh, brother, you're worse than a boyfriend.
So it's true, when you're completely infatuated, you really can fool yourself. I used to think he was truly ascetic, above such desires, but the truth is, I'd just never seen how he truly cares for someone else.
I've been busy lately, preparing the report on the new revolution for the Five Capitals Assembly, so I won't be home much. Claire, at the Langdon estate, you can go anywhere, but you must never enter the study.
Why? The study? Is there something in there I'm not allowed to see? What about Eleanor? Has she been allowed in?
She hasn't.
Then I'm going to see it.
Claire, wait. I'm going to see it, Claire.
What's this? Oh, come on, Vincent. It's just a bunch of worthless junk. What's so secret about them? What's that smell?
It's you, Vincent. It's the scent of your unholy desire for her.
Hey, Claire. Don't touch that.
Why not? They're just books. What's wrong with taking a look?
These are classified documents for the Five Capitals Assembly. They're crucial to the great cause.
Classified documents? They're probably hiding his filthy, secret thoughts.
Listen to your brother.
What's so secret about them?
Why do I keep having this dream? Could he be? Who cut my hair? Claire, you cut my hair.
Eleanor. It's called cutting your hair to embrace the new era. Out with the old, in with the new. Vincent, as a pioneer of the new era. And you, as his wife. How can you keep that old-fashioned long hair and hold him back? Did I forget to mention? Now I'm not just an advisor at the university. I'm also a vanguard representative for the Five Capitals Assembly. Our family, the Langdons, is a leading family of progressive thought. Eleanor, you should be setting an example.
Those are my parents' belongings. Give them back.
All this old-fashioned junk is nothing but a menace. Cut it all to shreds. Destroy it all.
Don't any of you dare.
You. How dare you hit me? Ever since I was a child, no one has ever dared to lay a finger on me. What, are you all dead? What are you waiting for? Seize her now. Hang her over the well in the courtyard.
Don't any of you dare.
What are you so scared of? Don't you all know? Who matters more? In Vincent's heart? She's just an outsider. In Vincent's heart. I'm the one who matters most. What are you waiting for? Get her.
Connor. You. How dare you do this? So that's how it is. This house I've poured my heart into for 3 years. Everyone knew. Claire was Vincent's true love. Only I was the last to know what I thought was a shocking secret.
Miss Langdon, this well is a form of vigilante justice from the old days for punishing unfaithful women. This is wrong.
What vigilante justice? She attacked a moral representative. Her thinking is rotten. I'm just doing what's right, even if it's my own family. Beat her. These 2 strokes are to teach you about honor and shame, to know decency, and to stop making a public spectacle of yourself. Again. These 2 strokes are to make you understand what open-mindedness really means. Don't be a slave to the past. Let go of those worthless relics. Keep hitting her. These 2 strokes are for taking my Vincent from me. Ha ha. Eleanor, times have changed. You relics should just die.
At this rate, Mrs. Langdon will die. I have to report this now.
Claire.
Vincent, my heart. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Claire. I'll take you to the hospital now.
Vincent.
Help. Vincent.
Eleanor. You're finally awake. If no one had reported it, and I hadn't shown up when I did, you'd be dead. Although it's just a superficial wound, you still caught a chill in that well. I've already had my adjutant contact the best hospital in the city. We'll get you transferred for a full checkup. On top of that, I've already called in the police.
Thank you so much. I owe you big time for this. A hospital won't be necessary. I'm a doctor myself. I can take care of it myself.
Women who are too understanding just end up letting men hurt them without a second thought. Eleanor, you can always ask me for help. Like right now. If the wound on your back hurts too much, lean on me. Don't try to tough it out. In 3 days, I'm taking you away from here.
You're the one who called the police and accused Claire of assault.
Assault with intent. That's more than enough to press charges.
I know you've been wronged. Claire was in the wrong. I've already given her a severe punishment.
Punished her how?
She's impulsive by nature, easily gets carried away. I punished her with house arrest for a day.
House arrest. For 1 day, you call that a punishment? Vincent, are you really punishing her? Or are you just scared I'll make trouble for her, so you're just protecting her?
What are you talking about?
Vincent, I'm the one who got hurt. But you haven't even asked how I'm doing, not once. All you care about is your precious sister getting arrested. These 3 years, have you ever truly treated me as your wife? Or let me put it another way. These 3 years, the person you've been desperate to protect was never me. It was always her. Claire Langdon, right?
Does she know something impossible?
Vincent, confess to me. Now. Even if it's just one truthful word. Maybe then, seeing as you once saved my life, I could find it in me to hate you a little less.
Impossible. I covered my tracks perfectly. She's just insecure. Jealous, that's all. Both of you are my most important family. You're both family to me. I will protect you both. This matter is settled. In all of Riverwood, no one would dare touch this case. The Langdon family's reputation must not be tarnished.
Get out. Just get out.
I know you've been wronged. 3 days from now, I'll take you out. The marital intimacy you want. Everything. I'll make it up to you. Get some rest these next few days.
It wasn't until I saw him side with her without a second thought that my withdrawal from these 3 absurd years was finally complete. 3 days from now. Everything you two owe me from these 3 years. I'm going to make you pay it all back, every last bit.
Don't be mad.
Eleanor. Eleanor, I'm sorry. That day was my fault. I just lost my head. After all, before at home, it used to be just Vincent and me. Now suddenly Eleanor's here. I was scared he'd forget all about me. That's why Eleanor, I won't do it again.
Eleanor. Have you lost your mind? Claire was hurt too. She was kind enough to apologize. Is that any way to treat her?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My hand slipped.
Eleanor, have you lost your mind? Claire, are you all right?
Vincent. Does she really want to kill me?
Don't worry. I'm here. She won't dare lay a finger on you. Come, sit. It's okay. Here, have a bite. Eleanor. What are you doing?
I don't want them. I don't want any of this. Just give it all to your sister. After all, the true owner of these things has always been her.
You. Don't touch them. What do you want? I'll get you something else.
Vincent, have you fallen for that woman?
No. I just trying to make amends.
Then you punish me for her. You're really going to marry her. Even these things, you won't let me touch. In your heart, is she more important than me?
How could that be? In my heart, you are the most important.
Fine. Then, at the 5 Capitals Assembly in 3 days, follow the original plan. To utterly disgrace her, in front of everyone in Riverwood. Then publicly divorce her. Then I'll believe you.
Fine.
Vincent, I knew you'd always be the best to me. So, should you go and comfort her?
No need. She's just throwing a fit. All this. She pestered me relentlessly for a long time to get. Once she cools off, she'll come back for it herself.
I'll send you the photos. On the day of the 5 Capitals Assembly. Bring them out.
Eleanor. I need to go to the neighboring city to retrieve an important document. Just get some rest at home. Oh, right. The 5 Capitals Assembly in 3 days is very important. You should prepare well.
I know.
I'll bring you back a gift. I'll bring you back a little something.
Really?
Trust me, you'll love it.
Oh. Claire Langdon. 3 years ago, she assaulted me. Then she deliberately pushed me off a cliff. 3 years later, she threw me into a well. Here's my medical report, and here's the evidence.
The great literary giant?
Mr. Langdon's sister?
Yes. I want her arrested.
Sorry. We can't take this case.
In the name of the Northern Army, how about now?
The Commander's Medallion of the Northern Army. Yes, yes. I'll write this down right away. Vincent. The 5 Capitals Assembly is about to begin. All the city's big shots are watching you. You rushed off to a neighboring city overnight. Just for a piece of jewelry. To buy it for Eleanor.
No. Claire's wanted this for ages. I punished her because of Eleanor. She's furious. I'm just trying to smooth things over. To the gift shop. Wrap this one in a velvet box.
Vincent, why are you wrapping the freebie?
It's for Eleanor. She's coming to the assembly with me. She should have some decent jewelry.
Strange. That woman in the back seat. Her profile. How can she look so much like Eleanor?
You're mistaken. That couldn't possibly be Eleanor.
But her figure.
As my wife, I always drill into her the importance of self-restraint and propriety. She'd never dress so flamboyantly. Besides, she's only infatuated with literary elegance. She would never set foot on this kind of warlord brute's military vehicle.
Welcome aboard, Dr. Sterling, to the Northern Army.
Can we go now? Hum.
Sir, have you really decided to make Mrs. Langdon suffer at a high-profile event, like the 5 Capitals Assembly, that kind of humiliation?
Claire was treated unfairly. I have to make it right for her.
But if you go through with this, Mrs. Langdon's reputation will be completely ruined. After all, she is your lawfully wedded wife.
I have a plan. I'll turn the whole thing into unsubstantiated rumors. Then I'll clear her name myself. That way, if she throws a tantrum, as long as I act the bigger person, sweeten her up with some gifts. Give her what she's always wanted. It will blow over.
Gifts? Sir, have you forgotten how Miss Sterling has treated you these past 3 years? You don't like sweets, so she had every single one of your meals adjusted to be just slightly savory. You're fastidious, so she personally took care of all your clothing herself, never letting the servants
Lay a finger on a single thread.
You said, a woman's virtue is her ignorance, so she sheathed all her sharp edges and devoted herself to hearth and home for you. Sir, every night that you stayed up late writing in the study, Miss Sterling kept vigil outside your door. A bowl of lotus seed soup. She feared it would get cold and upset your stomach, so she'd keep it warm on a little stove again and again. Sometimes when you worked through the night, she'd curl up on the carpet outside the door and fall asleep. Also that the moment you opened the door, she'd be the first thing you saw. Sir, you may have forgotten what Miss Sterling was like 3 years ago, how bright and passionate she was. She loved and hated with her whole heart. If one day she remembers the past and learns the whole truth, how will you ever face her?
She won't remember. She loves me to her core. I'm her entire world. Even if she learns the truth one day, she would never hold it against me. After the assembly, I will be good to her. I'll treat her better than I ever have.
Vincent. Everyone's here. Are you ready? I just saw Eleanor. Right now. I can't wait to see her. Utterly disgraced. Drink up. Have plenty. It was specially prepared for you. A fine tea that's been spiced up.
Sir, as you asked, the diamond earrings from France and the pearl studs are ready. They're ready to be presented as a surprise anytime.
What jewelry? What surprise? Didn't we already agree? You're backing out?
Claire. After all,
Then I'll do it myself. Today, I'm going to expose, in front of everyone in Riverwood, expose her for the hypocrite she is.
Claire.
You did promise me. You're backing out now. But it's already useless. The drug. I already administered it. Since you won't follow through, I'll go to that room myself. I'll take the stage and make the announcement myself.
Claire. Lately, Eleanor has been getting more and more out of line. She needs to be taught a lesson. After all, with me watching over her, nothing too bad will happen.
Distinguished guests, I am Vincent Langdon's sister, Claire Langdon. I am also the moral representative for this 5 Capitals Assembly. As champions of new ideals, we, the Langdon family, will never tolerate any disgraceful remnant of the old society. Today, I will uphold justice even against my own family. I will expose someone's true colors. Just moments ago, I saw with my own eyes my brother's wife, Eleanor Sterling, being unfaithful in her marriage. Yes, adultery. She's in the lounge right now with her lover. They say, don't air your dirty laundry in public. But we Langdons won't sweep this under the rug. We won't stand for such filth. Since you're all here today, I ask you to bear witness.
Claire. Don't.
Eleanor Sterling, you have no shame.
Where's Eleanor Sterling?
What a disgrace.
Utterly depraved.
Exactly. How could they do such a thing?
Vincent Langdon.
We wish you and Claire
Such deep sibling affection.
a long and happy marriage,
She may not be your biological sister, but you watched her grow up. You're worse than an animal.
and to think I always saw him as a role model for the youth. A wolf in sheep's clothing. What a disgusting sight.
Vincent Langdon. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing. You are a profound disgrace to our entire field of education.
Chancellor. No. You've got it wrong. Someone is framing me.
A misunderstanding. Now the whole city of Riverwood has seen your disgrace, and you still want to deny it. North River University has no place for a wolf in sheep's clothing like you. As of today, you are expelled.
Chancellor. No. That's not true.
Get out of here and think about what you've done. As for the 5 Capitals Assembly, you're not welcome here anymore. You disgrace. Claire Langdon. You are under arrest.
Let go of me. On what grounds? On what grounds are you arresting me?
You are suspected of framing Eleanor Sterling. The evidence is solid. You're coming with us.
My brother is Vincent Langdon. I am a Langdon heiress. Since when does the Riverwood Police Department dare to lay a hand on the Langdon family?
Miss Langdon, Do you have any idea what kind of powerful person you've caught? Take her away.
Let me go. Brother, save me.
Claire.
When the reporters Miss Sterling bribed, send people to protect them discreetly. Make sure they don't get hurt. Also, take a message to the newly appointed chief of the Riverwood Police Department, the case from 3 years ago, where the Sterling family was falsely accused of trafficking opium. It's time to reopen it and prosecute to the fullest extent. Is that understood?
She must have found out. This is all her revenge. She must be in my room, right now, waiting for me to come back and give her an explanation. Eleanor. Come out, let's talk. Eleanor. How could this be, in the name of love? I educated her for 3 whole years. How dare she? How could she become so resolute? No way. She wouldn't dare go this far. She always did as I said. Eleanor. Eleanor. What do you think you're doing?
I don't want them. Give them all to your sister.
I'll get you a gift.
Oh.
You'll love it. This isn't just revenge. This isn't just a tantrum. She remembers. She remembers everything. Eleanor. She really remembers it all.
Dr. Sterling. These will be your quarters from now on.
So this is the Northern Army barracks? The Northern Army's medical staff are treated this well?
Your skills have gotten even sharper, Dr. Sterling.
Weren't you on official business? Weren't you due back in 3 days?
Actually, I want to spice things up a bit. For that damn pair. Claire Langdon has been arrested 3 years ago. The old Sterling family case will be reopened to convict her. That should keep her locked up for life. And Vincent Langdon has been expelled from Federal University. His reputation is in tatters. He's become the laughingstock of all Riverwood.
How did you know?
Your situation wasn't exactly a secret. Still, they got off way too easy. Don't worry. From now on, no one will lay a finger on you. On Northern Army turf, you can do whatever you want. I'll keep you safe.
You're just a grunt in the Northern Army. What are you gonna protect me with?
Then let Miss Sterling see for herself if this grunt is up to the task. Where are you going?
Me? Just getting dressed.
It's my hand. Here, let me help.
Can't even pour a simple cup of tea. Over there, hold up a book on female virtues. And think long and hard about how a woman, and her every move, must be dignified and proper.
Some man I just met knew my hand was hurt and I couldn't manage. But my own husband never cared.
Last night. I'll make it right.
I'm heading to the barracks. When you're done here, just go about your business.
Hold on. What? You're just going to use me and run? Don't you believe I'll marry you?
I just escaped from one cage. I don't want to be trapped by any more promises. Last night, we got carried away. Now that we're both here at the barracks, we should keep our distance.
Commander, what's going on, sir?
Isn't it obvious? Got used and dumped, that's what. Not with it. Well.
Major General Carl Sterling's mission is complete. He's outside waiting for you.
Commander. Where did you crash last night?
Let's talk in the office.
All right.
What are you still doing here? I came back for something I left behind. That face, it looks so familiar. Brother.
Eleanor?
Brother. You're alive?
Eleanor? Is it really you?
Brother.
What are you doing here?
Carl, just hear me out.
You dare lay a hand on my sister? How dare you touch my sister?
Carl, let me explain.
Explain? Bullshit. So what if you're the commander? If you dare touch my sister, even if I get kicked out of the Northern Army for this, I'm still going to beat you senseless.
Carl, you've got it all wrong. He saved me. 3 years ago, my family fell into ruin. I lost my memory and got hurt. Vincent Langdon and his so-called protege, Claire Langdon, treated me like dirt, and even tried to kill me. He was the one who saved me.
Is that true?
Every word of it. You're the commander of the Northern Army? So, this is the Shaw residence?
Yes.
Commander or not. I'm telling you, stay away from him. He's bad news. He's a pervert.
Eh?
He's no good. Just a pervert.
Eh?
I owe you for saving my sister. I won't forget it. Thank you. But, you need to stay away from her. Let's go.
What makes me look like a pervert?
Damn it, that scoundrel Vincent Langdon. How dare he treat you like that? I'll put a bullet in each of their heads one day, and blow them away.
That day will come. By the way, Carl, first, tell me, where have you been all these years? How have you been? I thought you were also.
Sigh. I was badly wounded. Arthur Shaw saved me. I've been with the Northern Army all this time. Your brother is a major general now. Let's see who dares to bully you from now on.
With you here, Carl, I'm not afraid of anything. By the way, Carl, why did you say that Arthur is a pervert?
What are you doing?
As you can see.
Fine, you're really something. I give up. Ugh, just trust me on this. Stay away from him. It's for the best.
Come out. Speak up. Explain yourself. How am I a pervert?
Commander, the army's full of guys. We all have our quirks. Partying all night, every night. That's your business. None of my business. But I have one demand. Keep away from my sister.
What kind of quirk do you think I have?
Look, I'm not trying to start anything, but I've seen it myself, multiple times. That thing, men disguised as women. Several women have been carried out of here. Their backsides were a bloody mess.
Hey.
If you've got problems, you can talk to me. Do you really have to resort to such a twisted way to vent?
Vent. All right. Take a good hard look today. See how I vent.
Report.
Enter.
Commander, the target's recent haunts, and his list of contacts, have all been verified. In a hidden compartment in his study, we found something from 3 years ago, related to the border, a copy of a suspicious ledger. We've taken photographs. Please take a look, Commander.
Go back and keep watching. Be careful. Don't alert the target.
Yes, sir.
This is what you saw earlier. Soldiers disguised as women. Now you understand.
Oh, so all these years, you've been sending people to gather intel from the city's elite. You investigated the Sterling family case too, didn't you?
Not entirely. We just happened to find that the old lecturer was in close contact with Claire Langdon. Using this method is the easiest way to get close and gain their trust.
Wait, hold on. What about those women?
Those were spies who were assassinated.
Commander, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you.
Now, can you go tell your sister that I'm not a pervert? So now you can tell your sister that I'm not a pervert, right?
Don't worry about it. I've got this. I'll make sure to clear things up with my sister. You care that much about what my sister thinks? You've really got a thing for her. Wanna be my brother-in-law?
If I called you brother right now, would you even dare to respond?
You flatter me, Commander. I wouldn't dare.
Let's get to business. Whatever we found on the Langdon family, and the incident from all those years ago, don't tell Eleanor just yet.
What's your plan?
She's been through hell lately. Her emotions and memories are all over the place. If we tell her now, it'll only cause her more pain and put her in danger. When the time is right. Hello, pal, let's see what you for here. To take her revenge personally.
Vincent. This place is filthy and reeks. The food is all rotten. I can't spend another second in here. You have to get me out of here. Now.
This whole situation is a real mess. It seems someone high up has their eyes on the Langdon family. I've tried pulling strings everywhere, but no one's biting. My reputation was already damaged by that last scandal, so it's hard for me to make a move. But don't panic. I'll figure something out.
It has to be that Eleanor Sterling. That witch must be behind this.
I'll figure it out.
Vincent.
Chester, you have to find another way to get Claire out.
Vincent, look, I don't mean to be harsh, but you're in deep trouble yourself. Your reputation has taken a huge hit because of that Claire Langdon. Why are you still bothering with her? The mistakes Claire made, shouldn't she face the consequences herself?
She explained it to me. What happened before was out of necessity. Things shouldn't have gone this far.
Vincent, I really didn't mean it. She was the one who falsely accused me first, saying I was colluding with foreigners to traffic opium. She even called us shameless and immoral. I was so furious. I acted in the heat of the moment. That's why I had someone teach her a lesson, but I never meant to kill her.
But your lawful wife was devoted to you, yet you let Claire bully her like that. She's lucky to just be locked up.
Once Eleanor comes back. If I treat her well, she's bound to come around. She'll also drop the charges against Claire. What if she's really lost? And never come back?
Mr. Langdon, there's news about Mrs. Langdon.
What?
Someone saw Mrs. Langdon in the northern provinces, with a group of soldiers.
Get ready. I'll head to the northern provinces myself.
Yes.
Dr. Sterling, look here.
This must be the Northern Army's battle plans, right?
Huh, how did you know?
These battle plans and arrangements. Why do they look so familiar? Look at these troop deployments. I was with my father, designing them myself. Since I'm letting you see this, study it well, memorize it well, you'll definitely need it in the future.
Understood. I'll study it well. You look terrible. All this stuff can wait until your hand heals. I brought you some stuff you like. Get some rest first.
How did you know what I like?
Carl told me.
Thank you so much. For saving my brother. And for saving me.
Just saying thanks isn't enough. I need something more concrete. Are you free tonight?
Eleanor. What the hell are you doing? Looking like that. This is completely inappropriate for a military barracks. Claire has been in prison for days. She can't take it anymore. You're coming home with me. And sign a letter of forgiveness for her.
Vincent. You came all this way. Just to ask me to sign a letter of forgiveness for your sister, Claire?
I know you're sulking. Come home with me. Behave. And we'll put this whole thing behind us. Then you can remain Mrs. Langdon.
Mrs. Langdon. I don't care for the title. Keep it for your darling sister, Claire.
Stop this nonsense. Come home with me. She's my wife. She belongs with me. And what is your relationship with her? Eleanor, how could you get mixed up with a brute from the barracks? What about the manners I taught you?
Manners? The manners of going behind your wife's back to pleasure yourself to photos of your sister, your childhood sweetheart?
Eleanor, you.
Since you have so much time on your hands to meddle in my affairs, why don't you just lock yourself away and think about how to salvage your reputation now that you've fallen from your lofty perch?
I know you're acting out of spite. You're mad at me. Come home with me. Help me get Claire out of prison. And let bygones be bygones. I'll treat you right from now on.
Professor Langdon, your words may be empty, but the pain she endured is all too real. Professor Langdon, you still don't understand. She left you, not for her own sake.
Vincent, for Claire's sake, you trapped me in a fraudulent marriage for 3 years. After the wedding, you treated me coldly. You let her mistreat me. She cut my hair. She broke both my hands. She took the law into her own hands and punished me by the well. I once saw you as the only lifeline I had when I was drowning. I was grateful to you. I trusted you. I once believed that in this lonely world, you were the only one I could rely on and trust.
About Claire, I had no choice but to hurt you back then. If you hadn't provoked her, she wouldn't have gotten so angry. And done those things.
Even now. You're still making excuses for her. You really do love her deeply. In the end. From the very beginning, the one who hurt me the most has always been you. I don't love you anymore. And I don't want you either.
Eleanor. If you had been left on the streets back then, if I hadn't taken you in and given you a home, you would have died long ago. I know you're jealous of Claire. That's why you've been targeting her and giving her a hard time, right?
Guards.
I can go back with you. I'll go back with you.
Eleanor. So you've come around.
I have conditions. First, publish a notice admitting our marriage certificate was forged. Our marriage is invalid. Grant me my freedom. Second, transfer the Langdon family's docks and the 3 silk shops in the Southern District to me as compensation for the harm of the past 3 years and for letting her hurt me. Third, make Claire Langdon shave her head. Kneel down and let me personally give her a taste of her own medicine. Do all 3. And I'll consider going back. Sign the letter of forgiveness for Claire Langdon and ensure her release from prison.
As her sister-in-law. How can you be so demanding? So petty. Demanding that punishment.
Our marriage is invalid. What kind of sister-in-law would that make me? Then forget it. Then let her stay in prison for the rest of her life.
Fine. I'll transfer the assets. Claire. I can make her shave her head and apologize. But that punishment is out of the question. She's frail. She can't endure it. Besides, if we announce the marriage is invalid, you'll lose your status as Mrs. Langdon. How would you live? Eleanor. Think about it carefully.
Then you think it over.
Vincent and his sister are cunning and deceitful. Their word means nothing. It's too dangerous for you to go back like this.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Arthur Shaw. Arthur Shaw. How could you let Eleanor go back to Riverwood with Vincent? What do you take my sister for? What do you take her for?
Major General Sterling. Major General Sterling. Please, calm down. Commander Shaw, he.
Cut the crap. Don't think I don't know. The Langdon family is a den of vipers. Your commander is out of his mind. You know that?
Major General. 3 years ago, the commander
unexpectedly missed the chance
to find Miss Sterling in time. Now that he's finally found her again, just letting her go back like this, the commander is hurting more than anyone. When you say things like that, it's like twisting the knife in his wound.
What did you say?
Don't work too hard. Come home early. I'll wait to have dinner with you.
I have a seminar today. Not sure when it'll end. Don't wait for me.
I'm late. Still too late. She was never a canary that I needed to cage and protect. She has her own mind and her freedom. You're her brother. You, of all people, should choose to trust her.
If Eleanor chooses not to come back, are you just going to wait forever?
Yes. I'll gladly wait.
Fine. I'll trust you one more time. But I'm going to Riverwood. I'm worried about my sister.
Mrs. Langdon, after the Sterling family's downfall, you were left completely alone. Mr. Langdon sheltered you at great risk, and now you pull this, smearing Professor Langdon's reputation, getting Miss Langdon thrown in jail. Talk about biting the hand that feeds you.
It's said that you turned your back on Professor Langdon's generosity, and were seen meeting another man at the barracks. Is that true?
Are you getting back at him, just because he dotes on his sister, by stooping so low?
For a cheap thrill?
So that's your play. Using the press to corner me again.
These reporters have been staked out here. I had nothing to do with it.
Save it, Vincent. Remember, the first condition you agreed to? Number 1. Announce publicly that our marriage certificate was forged. Our marriage is invalid. Give me back my freedom. No time like the present. Since the press is already here, let's make the announcement right now. Cat got your tongue? Then Claire's letter of forgiveness is off the table. Listen up, everyone. Years ago, Vincent Langdon, to hide his sister Claire Langdon's crimes, forged a marriage certificate and conned me into a sham marriage, all just to keep me trapped in the Langdon family and clear Claire's name. It had nothing to do with the noble act of charity you all imagine. I hereby declare that my marriage to Mr. Vincent Langdon was never valid, not from the start. We were never legally registered. I am a free woman. I decide my own fate.
So you came back because you can't make it on your own.
I'm here because Mr. Langdon begged me to discuss signing a letter of forgiveness for his sister, Claire.
Everyone, please. My wife is just throwing a tantrum. Nothing she says counts.
But Miss Sterling, your story contradicts everything we know. Besides, after the opium case, you were the only survivor. No one else survived. These claims of yours, who's left to back up your story?
Exactly, Miss Sterling. These accusations you're making, do you have any proof? If you don't, are we supposed to believe you're trying to twist the truth based on your word alone and turn black into white?
Who says the Sterling family was wiped out? I'm still here. I'm one of the survivors from the opium case that wiped out the Sterling family, Eleanor Sterling's own brother. Witness is here. And I've brought the evidence. What I have here is proof that Claire Langdon masterminded the breaking of my sister's hand, and of Vincent Langdon's marriage fraud.
Carl. Take this with you. Just in case. If it comes down to it, this could be the key to helping Eleanor.
But that's not all. I'm here to announce that the opium case against the Sterling family was a complete frame-up. The real mastermind was someone else. I've already started investigating, and I will make them pay. Vincent Langdon. Years ago, my sister saw you at the literary fair and fell head over heels. She came home, begging me to talk our parents into a marriage alliance with the Langdon family. I thought the Langdon family was a respectable and noble family. And you seemed like a perfect gentleman. That's why she agreed to marry you. Turns out you were nothing but a scoundrel. Enough talk. Now, let me make this clear. From today onward, the Sterling family is cutting all ties with the Langdon family. We're done.
You never told me. Carl was still alive.
When we were at the Northern Army garrison, all you cared about was scolding me for being improper, dragging me back, and clearing that sister of yours, Claire. If you'd just bothered to ask, you'd have known my brother was right there, since you broke your promise. Then when it comes to Claire, you don't need to come to me about it.
Langdon. Stay away from my sister. Let's go.
Mr. Langdon. Call from the police station. They're asking you to go pick up Miss Claire.
Claire's out. And she even shook down Vincent for a pile of cash. Just the thought of that bitch, still walking around free, makes my blood boil.
Don't worry, Carl. We'll get them, one by one. None of them are walking away from this. Yeah. Weren't you supposed to be at the garrison? What are you doing back?
So he's a commander, so what? Listen to me, stay away from him. He's not a good man. He's a pervert. Well, It was all a big misunderstanding. Eleanor. Arthur Shaw is a genuinely good man, a really good man. Just hear me out. See, the thing is, he was just trying to protect you. And took some extreme measures, and I misunderstood those actions.
Sir, yesterday, the servants, while cleaning the room, found this photo album. It seems to be the madam's. Would you like to take a look?
Vincent's speech went perfectly today. He didn't even invite me, but I snuck into the audience to watch him, and he didn't notice me. Vincent. You're the keynote speaker tomorrow, right? Take me with you.
You wouldn't understand a word of it. Just stay home.
Vincent. Is this for me?
Do you like it? Then it's yours.
Vincent gave me a gift, his first ever to me. This scarf is so him. I have to treasure it.
Was I really the one in the wrong?
My trust was misplaced. I relied on the wrong person. I've seen the error of my ways, and will never look back. Education? An education where a man, behind his wife's back, commits lewd acts over a photo of his childhood sweetheart, his own sister? I don't love you anymore. I don't want you either.
You have no one but me. How could you not love me?
Vincent. I knew it. I knew you'd come to save me. Since we were kids, no matter what, you always came for me. Vincent. I know you spent half our fortune to get me out. All this time, you've loved me the most, right?
Now that you're back, get some rest. Don't.
Vincent. Now that that woman is gone, there's nothing standing between us anymore. Let's be together, okay?
Claire, you grew up in this family, all these years. I've only ever seen you as a sister. Get some rest. Eleanor, she's still out there. I have to find her.
Eleanor? That beauty? Do you really see her as your wife? What gives her the right? Is she even worthy? Vincent Langdon. Back then, when you only had eyes for me, you tricked her into marrying you. Now she's gone. And you want to chase after her? I was right all along. You've fallen for her.
Claire Langdon. Don't talk nonsense.
Vincent Langdon. If you go after her today, I'll kill myself right here.
Claire, don't.
Then promise me. Don't go looking for that woman again. Okay?
All right. I promise. Put the knife down.
Vincent. I knew it. You do care about me. I've always been the one you love most. Right.
All in all, that's the gist of it. When it comes to you, he's been waiting for a long time. The way he feels about you runs deep. But there's something I think needs to be clarified.
Carl.
That room, he never lets anyone inside, not even me or Quinn. If we're going to clear the air, I have to see what's in there today. What secrets are hidden inside? Come on, let's go.
Hey, brother.
Everyone has secrets. This isn't right.
Fine, we don't have to look. But Eleanor can, right? Or are you saying you won't even let her? Come on. Hey, wait.
Brother.
Hey.
Don't do that. Go on in. No big secret. I had another dream about when we were kids. All because I accidentally broke the bamboo sword Mr. Sterling had just made for you. You, though, chased me all over the commander's mansion. Eleanor, you were quite the spitfire back then. The girl you were back then, a real spitfire. Remember the kid you chased all over the mansion?
It's you.
It's me. My mind was wandering during training today. I was thinking about when we were kids. Then you'd point your finger and scold me, saying the Sterling family's martial arts were so good, but I just couldn't get it right no matter how much I practiced. That I was just a hopeless idiot. I was just an idiot. Because back then, other than pestering you to teach me martial arts, I couldn't think of any other excuse to be with you. The Sterling family was in crisis. I had to find you. Eleanor, where on earth are you? That Claire Langdon, she actually dared to break your arm and then caused you to fall from the cliff. But if I delayed any longer, it would be too late to set your bones. I had no choice but to let her go for now. Don't you worry. One day, I'll make sure you get your revenge personally. Eleanor. Eleanor. Eleanor, wake up. It's me. I'm here to save you now. Wake up. You used to love calling me sleepyhead. How come you're still asleep after all these days? Sleepyhead. Time to wake up.
So you were the one who saved me back then? It was you? But the Langdon family. Vincent said the ones who saved me were.
Take your time. It's okay if you can't remember. From now on, with your brother and me by your side, no one will dare bully you.
I'm no damsel in distress. Who would dare bully me?
Of course.
We've got some over there too. Look, here. These are all the new arrivals we got today.
Vincent, how about this pattern? Wouldn't it be perfect for a set of handkerchiefs? I knew it. You always remembered. I love this shop's fabrics the most. Wrap this up for me. And these as well. I want them all. Tell your manager to hurry and use these patterns to make the clothes and handkerchiefs I want.
Right away. Vincent, look. I prepared all of these for you. These are clothes you can wear to the literary fair tomorrow. They all suit you perfectly. Try them on.
Tomorrow's gathering is with the classical school. I need to wear a traditional gown. You prepared Western suits and shirts. What's the use of these?
I didn't know. I had to ask Connor about it. And he told me that you have a literary fair tomorrow.
If you don't know how, then don't do it. Not only are you wasting your own time, you're wasting mine too.
Please don't be angry. I'll go prepare new ones for you.
When? The papers have been pretty dull lately.
What do you mean, Commander?
Tell me if a man who prides himself on being a gentleman, always righteous and correct, suddenly discovers one day that the person he loves most, the one he cherishes above all, is actually a wolf in sheep's clothing, who has used him to commit countless evils, even betraying his own beliefs. What do you think would happen to a man like that?
If it were me, I'd be completely shattered.
Vincent Langdon will be shattered even more. Go. Send our men to the Langdon estate. The evidence we have on Claire Langdon for colluding with the enemy. Sell it to the great Professor Langdon.
Yes, Commander. Sir.
Eleanor. I'll make sure you personally rip off what's on Vincent Langdon's face, his hypocritical mask.
Eleanor's the one who framed me first, accusing me of colluding with foreigners to traffic opium. She even said we were shameless and immoral.
It's her. It's Claire. She's the one trafficking opium, the real culprit.
That's right. The commander's been on this for years, with solid intel. Now the evidence is conclusive. The commander could have had Claire arrested on the spot. But the commander wants to build a good relationship with you, Professor. That's why I'm here. To hand you the chance to do the right thing. Turn in your own family. Professor Langdon. When it comes to justice, it's decision time.
A serious crime like opium smuggling. With just a few photos. Commander. You think you can convict someone?
This is the confession of the man who was with Claire Langdon in the photo, acting intimately. It was taken after his arrest. I assume, Professor, that you are familiar with this man. He's the important official responsible for the flow of cargo between Riverwood and the border. He confessed in prison to having an affair with Claire. On his recommendation, she met the foreign opium traffickers. From then on, they established a smuggling route. As for that foreign merchant, he's in the commander's custody. Professor Langdon, if you wish to confront him face to face, I can take it to the commander and request it.
That won't be necessary. Just tell the commander that the Langdon family knows how to handle this.
Vincent. Handle what? What's going on?
It's nothing. Just some literary materials. Claire. Come with me for a moment. I need to ask you something.
Huh. Vincent, you're hurting me. Let me go.
Remember this place.
What is this place? Have I been here before?
3 years ago, right here. You took a pipe and shattered Eleanor's hand. Then had her thrown off the cliff. To cover for you, I married her. To keep her trapped in the Langdon family.
Vincent, why are you bringing this up now? Okay, I heard her back then. And because of that, I fled to the South Seas for 3 years. What more do you want?
If I hadn't gone through all that trouble to track down Eleanor with amnesia, and married her to cover up your crime, the truth would have come out long ago, and you'd be rotting in prison by now.
Vincent, why? Are you dredging up the past? Is it Eleanor? What has she been telling you?
Why did you have to hurt her so viciously?
Vincent, I swear it wasn't intentional. She's the one who framed me for colluding with foreigners to traffic opium, and she accused us of being shameless and immoral. I just lost it in a moment of rage. I had someone teach her a lesson, but I never meant to kill her.
Claire, let me ask you one last time. Who framed who?
It happened just like I said. She's the one who framed me. She even wanted me dead.
When I convinced Eleanor to come back, to write you that letter of forgiveness, I promised her that the pain you caused her would be returned to you in kind. But I broke that promise. Now, I'm here to make good on it.
Vincent, you've lost your mind. For Eleanor? For that bitch? You'd actually kill me?
Without my say-so, no one lets her out.
Sir, where are you going?
Get the car ready. I'm going to the northern provinces to bring Mrs. Langdon home.
Didn't finish last time. Starting up again today.
Is that not allowed?
If it's something Miss Sterling wants to do, who dare say she can't? You're finally awake, but your arm's broken. Refusing food and water. Rejecting all treatment. Just lying there with your eyes wide open. Muttering revenge over and over. The doctor said if this kept up, you'd waste away and die. Eleanor, I was out of options. I had no choice but to use that new drug. To make you forget that most painful chapter of your life. I'm sorry.
It was you. You made me lose my memory.
Yes. I had to keep you alive. It was the only way, and the fastest. Eleanor, I needed you to live.
Revenge. I'll kill you all. I want revenge.
Don't be afraid.
Don't touch me.
Don't be afraid. Just take the injection. No. It's all right.
But do you have any idea how much I've forgotten? I
know it was wrong, but I was out of options. As long as you lived, I swore I'd protect you. I just never thought there'd be an accident.
An accident? What accident?
The drug was too experimental. Its effects were wildly unpredictable. The doctor said that every 7 days, your memory could come back. I had to find a more stable replacement. I had to go to the South Seas myself. I was determined to find it. I was only going to be a few days late. I just wanted to make sure the drug was foolproof. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. If I hadn't been so careless, how could you have wandered off from the convalescent home? And how could you have been found by Vincent and tricked into going home with him?
You knew why I had amnesia. You knew I'd wandered off. You even saved my brother. Then what about the Sterling family's affairs back then? My parents. Do you know what happened to them too? So it was her all along. Claire. She was the mastermind behind it all, colluding with foreigners to traffic opium. Then she turned around and blamed us, framing the Sterling family for embezzlement. I'm going to get revenge. For the dozens of lives she took from the Sterling family.
Calm down.
I have to avenge them. Let go of me.
Calm down. If you just shoot her now, you might get a moment of satisfaction. But then what? Are you going to take the fall for murder? For someone like Claire, death is just the cheapest way out. Just calm down.
You're absolutely right. Death is too good for her. I'll expose this evidence to the world and clear the Sterling family's name. I'll make her taste utter disgrace and public scorn. I'll force her to kneel before my parents and beg for their forgiveness.
Exactly. One more thing. I left it out of the letter.
What?
Let me in.
Well, if it isn't the great Professor Langdon himself. He's not home, off babysitting his precious sister, I suppose. What are you doing here?
I'm here to take Eleanor home.
Home? Which home? The one you share with your darling Claire?
Please. Just let me in to see her.
How sincere. Fine. Let me be clear. Whatever you see or hear in there, don't come crying to me. Hey, my sister's in that room.
Back then, you were on meds. It numbed the pain. Just like when we were kids. Always picking on me. Remember?
You're so good to me. You like me.
Then why are you pinning me down like this? What's that about? You like me too.
Maybe. A little. But I don't remember who you are.
Since you like me, then I'm yours.
No wonder. No wonder I so often at night have that dream.
You remember. So you bullied me. Don't you think you should take responsibility?
Eleanor, this is the man who's always kept you in his heart. Will you still turn your back on him? Arthur, then from now on, you're stuck with me bullying you for life.
I couldn't ask for more.
Are you all right? Vincent, have you gone completely mad?
Eleanor, come home with me. Look, about what happened before. I was wrong. I'll make it right.
Make it up to me? With what? The debt you owe me. Then what Claire owes me. And what the Langdon family owes the Sterlings. Tell me, how could you ever repay all that? Vincent, listen to me. I was a fool for letting you deceive me all these years. Now, I'm starting to remember things. I remember everything. You mean nothing to me. Just get out. Now.
For him. That brute.
When?
Commander, what are your orders?
You're the commander of the Northern Army.
You're letting just anyone into your house. Get them out.
Commander. It wasn't me who let them in.
I did. I let them in. Professor Langdon. I warned you. If you see or hear anything inside, don't regret it. You insisted on barging in.
Professor Langdon, I'm sure you've already met the reporters I sent. Why, after so many days, haven't we heard any news of Claire Langdon's imprisonment? Are you planning to protect your sister, even if it means making an enemy of the Northern Army?
It's fine. Since Professor Langdon is reluctant, I'll take Claire Langdon's life. Myself. If you dare interfere, I won't mind taking one more life.
Eleanor,
It's time for dinner. I made a few of your favorite dishes.
Actually, I am a bit hungry.
All right. Professor Langdon, we wouldn't want you to say the Shaw family lacks hospitality. Since you're already here, why not stay and have a meal with us? Here, have some more.
Is it good?
So. This is the pain she felt when she saw me with Claire. This is what it felt like.
Why aren't you eating? No appetite? Can't handle it already? Have you forgotten how you treated my sister all these years? You don't remember a single thing she likes, do you? Compared to the show you and Claire put on in front of her, what's a little pain like this? Eat up.
I will atone for my sins. Eleanor. No matter what. Give me a chance to atone.
I need some air.
I'll go with you.
No need. I'm just going to stroll in the courtyard. I'll be fine.
Please, don't let me interrupt your meal.
What's the matter, Professor Langdon? Haven't you had your fill of staring?
I will make her forgive me.
Professor Langdon, your sister. Will you take her to the police station yourself to turn herself in? Or shall I send someone? To bring her in? Think carefully. However, let me remind you, turning yourself in and being arrested are two very different things.
Commander, I beg you, grant me a few more days. I'll go back and talk some sense into her. Personally. Take her to turn herself in.
2 days. Otherwise, the Northern Army will come for her themselves.
Understood. I'll go back.
In that case, you can get out.
She loves wearing beautiful, elegant clothes. She also enjoys life in the military camp. She doesn't mind the hardship. On rainy days. The old injury on her hand aches terribly. It needs a hot compress. She likes plain rice porridge.
Let me out, Vincent. Let me out of here.
Mr. Langdon. Miss Langdon is throwing another tantrum. She's smashing things and refusing to eat.
Let her smash things. When she's done. Clear out everything in the room, completely. Except for the bed. Leave her with nothing. If she goes on a hunger strike, tie her up. And force feed her. Make sure she eats.
Vincent. Vincent, please let me out, okay? I know I was wrong. My hand hurts so much. Vincent, you used to be so good to me.
You have 2 days. Think it over carefully. You need to decide whether to confess everything to me any later. And not even God can save you now.
Vincent. Vincent, have you forgotten our past? You're betraying our childhood bond. Let me out. Vincent, I hope you rot.
It was because of that bond that I became your accomplice. I betrayed the most important person. Now, I need to win her back. Claire Langdon. Until you've thought it through, I won't come to see you again.
Vincent, let me out.
Vincent, I made you some herbal congee. It soothes the stomach.
No, that's not it. The flavor's all wrong.
Mr. Langdon, why do you push yourself so hard? If you keep this up, you won't even be able to hold a pen.
Vincent, your handwriting is so elegant. Could you teach me how to write?
For a woman, being literate, knowing books on female virtues and conduct is sufficient. Besides, writing is pointless. I'm busy. Don't waste my time.
Vincent, how can you go on for days and nights without rest? Your body won't be able to handle it.
For the pursuit of knowledge and truth, I can sacrifice everything else.
Then next time you're burning the midnight oil, let me stay with you, please?
I don't need your care. I don't want your company. Your presence is nothing but a disturbance.
Vincent Langdon, I'm making a bet with you. I bet that one day you'll be begging for my attention every moment, and you'll crave to have me by your side.
The bet stands. Eleanor Sterling, bet's still on. You're not going anywhere.
I wanted to join the Northern Army and serve as a military doctor. Now I can't even hold a gun steady.
Don't worry about it. I've already contacted the best surgeon in Germany. He'll be here in a few days. He'll definitely help you recover, to the point where you can hold a scalpel, and even a gun again.
Really?
Have I ever lied to you?
Eleanor. I whipped this up myself. Your favorite plain congee. And this ointment. I went out of my way to find a secret recipe for it. It's supposed to work wonders for your hand injury.
Vincent. The one who loves plain congee was never me. It was you. As for the ointment, the Shaw residence has the finest doctors. I don't need your help.
Commander.
Pass down my orders. That man, if he dares to set foot in the Shaw residence again, within 10 paces, you don't need to ask for permission. Break his legs, and throw him back to the Langdon estate.
Understood.
Carl. You have to help me. I'm begging you, please talk to Eleanor again. Get her to see me one last time. I'll agree to anything. Even if it means giving the Langdon family's entire fortune to the Sterling family. I'll agree to it.
Our entire fortune. Fine. I promise. I'll help you.
Commander. Our watchers sent word. Claire Langdon smashed a window and ran off last night. The Langdon family is searching the entire city for her. We've got eyes on her. Should we bring her in now?
Not yet. Just keep watching. Once the 2-day deadline's up and Vincent Langdon fails to produce her, we'll have every right to send troops to raid the Langdon estate.
Well, Commander, you've really thought this through.
So you set a trap for Vincent Langdon, promising him some illusory opportunity. And you call that not playing dirty?
Quinn, keep an eye on Claire Langdon these next few days. At the banquet, lure her to us.
But, sir.
Do as he says. Eleanor's back.
Look at you, trying so hard. Even her own brother feels like he can't compete.
I heard that tonight, the Northern Army's mysterious Commander Shaw is making his debut.
Really? His first appearance? I wonder what big announcement he'll make.
Look, Professor Langdon's here.
And he looks awful.
It's the last night of the deadline. Where on earth has Claire run off to? If we don't find her soon and hand her over, the Northern Army will raid our estate tomorrow. Then it's all over. I have to see Arthur Shaw tonight. I'll plead with him one more time, and if that fails, there's still Eleanor. No matter how much she hates me, she wouldn't stand by to watch the Langdon family's century-old legacy be ruined overnight.
Thank you all for coming. I am hosting this banquet tonight. For 2 reasons. The first is, as I said the other day, to clear the Sterling family's name behind the Sterling family's opium case on the frontier from 3 years ago. The second reason is a happy one. My dear sister Eleanor Sterling is getting married.
A wedding announcement. Has her engagement to Professor Langdon fallen through?
See, she's climbed the social ladder. Of course she'd ditch the ruined Langdons.
Eleanor, what will it take for you to come back? I'll do anything, anything at all.
Professor Langdon, you've made too many promises. You can't keep. There's no need to keep up this act.
Eleanor Sterling, you shameless, two-timing woman. You're cheating on your husband, with some other man. Have you no shame? Brother. All for this woman? You'd abandon me? You want me dead? Have you forgotten? We grew up together. All those years of shared history? And you. You're nothing but a lowly officer in the Northern Army. When your commander gets here and sees one of his own men, is such a pathetic loser. I wonder how he'll save face.
Shut up. Stop spouting nonsense, and get out.
I'm not spouting nonsense. If anyone's leaving, it's you.
Look at Vincent. He's afraid you'll shoot Claire. That's why he's kicking her out.
Don't worry, I promised you. I leave her for you to deal with.
Come in. Report, Commander. Your arrangements are in place.
Commander? How can this be?
Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I'm Arthur Shaw, the current commander of the Northern Army Central Command. Also, Eleanor Sterling's fiancé. The man behind tonight's banquet, Carl Sterling, now serves as a major general in our Northern Army. Regarding the two important matters he just mentioned, I will address the first one. As commander of the Northern Army, I will make things perfectly clear. 3 years ago, the Sterling family, led by the old frontier commander, was framed and falsely branded as opium traffickers. Family destroyed, loved ones lost. The real masterminds are standing right in front of you. Vincent and Claire Langdon.
What?
How can this be?
Is this true?
Professor Langdon, I thought a man of letters like you would understand justice, even against family. I gave you a chance to turn your own sister in. Unfortunately, as always, when it comes to your promises to Eleanor, you've broken your word yet again.
No. Eleanor, please. I didn't know anything back then. I just wanted to get her home first. Then make her apologize to you herself.
Ha. Vincent Langdon. Even now, you're still lying. Still lying. If that's how it is, then go to hell. Vincent, you don't love me. And you don't love her. You only love yourself. Vincent, you promised you'd never leave me. Not ever. If that's how it is, then we die together.
You shattered my sister's arm back then. Today, you pay with yours. Carl.
You promised to help me.
Help you? Vincent, all that education was wasted on you. After what you did to my sister, you still expect my help? Let me make one thing clear. I want to tear you limb from limb.
Vincent. She murdered my entire family. Are you really that blind? She chopped off my hair and shattered both my hands. And at that well, she tortured me. Vincent. Claire is just a reflection of your own selfishness and cowardice, a pathetic excuse. But she did get one thing right. You only love yourself. Dad. Mom. Your unworthy daughter. I should have come sooner. My brother and I have finally brought you justice and avenged the Sterling family.
Dad. Mom. We brought the one who hurt you, to make her kneel and beg for your forgiveness.
Do you recognize them?
Get back. Get back.
On your knees. Then you can go straight to hell and be with your precious Vincent.
Get away from me. Don't come any closer. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
The final location has been chosen. Are you going in person?
I swore an oath that I would personally kill the mastermind behind this and bring justice to the Sterling family.
All right.
I'm coming with you.
I was wrong. I know I was wrong now. Please spare me. I'm begging you, spare me. Spare me.
Miss Sterling, long time no see.
This morning, who saw you off?
A day without you feels like an eternity. Miss me?
Did you miss me?
So much. So much that I decided to get you a gift. Eleanor. I, Arthur Shaw, have spent half my life on the battlefield. I've faced a hail of bullets. I've never known fear, nor believed in fate. But the thought of losing you, that terrifies me. Thankfully, fate was kind and brought you back to me. With the mountains and rivers as my pledge, and my cavalry as my witness. Eleanor Sterling, will you marry me?
I will.